So hello everybody, so I'm sorry I haven't made a video in ages, but in this video I am going to be doing our America experience with
me.
Who are you?
Me.
That's Abby. So we went to America 3 years ago this summer, and we found out about a month ago now that we're going to be going again summer 2015. So this video is basically going to just explain our best memories of America, if this little thing can remember anything, because it was ages ago. So what was your favourite part of America then?
The dolphins and the hotel and the pools.
Okay. Well, my favourite part of America was, yeah, probably swimming with the dolphins. Yeah, that was really fun. Do you remember what your dolphin was called?
No.
No. Well, mine was called Aries, and I remember because my birth sign is Aries. What was the worst bit about America for you?
That there can be a tornado.
Well, it wasn't a tornado, was it? It was a hurricane. But yeah, when we went out there, there was, I think it was Hurricane Irene we were out in. Was it Hurricane Irene?
Yeah.
Yeah, Hurricane Irene. We landed, slept. The next day there was a warning that Hurricane Irene had literally hit the island, whatever is south of Florida, and her and Hayley were absolutely pooing themselves. They thought we were going to die, but it didn't like hit us full on. We got the tail end, so whenever we went out we'd have a 3-hour storm, which didn't help when we went to the water parks because we got kicked out of the water. And then there was also the other storm, wasn't there? Hurricane Katia. We were out in that one as well, weren't we?
Yeah.
But thankfully that one, I don't think that one actually hit Florida. I think that went towards Florida and then turned away. And what happened was that actually we flew over that storm on the way back from America, and our plane was like this the whole of the 8 hours that we were flying back. The whole of the 8 hours that we were flying back, we had a hurricane underneath us. And yeah, and then when we got back, it turns out that the hurricane had hit like Ireland, not like Ireland itself, but it was near Ireland, so we were getting all this wind and rain and coming over from this hurricane that we'd flown over. Great.
I can't remember any of the rides.
Do you not remember what your favourite ride was?
Yeah, I remember.
What was your favourite ride? Talk to the camera.
The hippogriff ride, but the hippogriff was called Buck.
Okay, so when we went to America last time, Abby was 6. Were you 6? You were about 6, weren't you? So she was pretty much too small for most of the rides, and so was Hayley. So there was this one little ride called was it called the Hippogriff ride?
Yeah.
Anyway, it was in Universal by the Harry Potter bit, and you were basically Buckbeak. If you haven't seen Harry Potter, go and watch it, because otherwise you've got this...
It's the Prisoner of Azkaban.
Yeah, you've got something wrong with you if you haven't watched Harry Potter, because it's the best film in the world. Go and watch it. And yeah, there was Buckbeak, which in the Prisoner of Azkaban is the one that Hagrid teaches everybody. And yeah, go and watch it. And he's a little flying hippogriff thing, and that was Abby's favourite ride. So if you're going to Universal, go on that, because Abby recommends that.
Yep.
Is that mouldy?
No, that's a pip.
No, that. Oh, no. Either way, okay. My favourite ride. Oh, there are loads.
Say 1 or 2.
Oh God. Okay, I think my favourite rides would have to have been the Harry Potter ride in the actual castle, which you were too small for.
It was the broomstick.
The broomstick ride, as you go around, that would have been one of my favourite rides. And I'm one of those people who absolutely loves roller coasters, but as soon as it comes to animation and things like that, and like the Harry Potter ride and the Simpsons ride, because I absolutely love the Simpsons ride, they were probably my 2 favourite rides because they were absolutely awesome. Woo! So they were both in Universal, so... Oh, and the Hulk ride.
Yeah.
You didn't go on that, but the Hulk ride. Yeah.
And the Spider-Man one. That was boring.
What, the one where you shoot things and there's fire? And... Yeah. Yeah, the Hulk ride as well. I was tall enough, but nobody else was. But it did break whilst we were on it, which was not good. So one of my favourite parts also was the water park, and I love the water parks. What did you like about the water parks?
All the rides. I think there's a penguin ride. I don't know which park that was. There's an awesome penguin ride.
I don't remember what.
I didn't get to go on it.
Typhoon Lagoon.
Remember? You remember through the tube? And there's other penguins?
Oh, that.
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
It was the dolphin one.
Oh. I don't remember, but I loved the whole swimming. Being able to swim in a pool that wasn't freezing cold because it was actually really warm outside. Unlike England.
B1 and it was like
And
raining. We had like a thunderstorm every day.
yeah, there was a thunderstorm every day. There was a thunderstorm that lasted 3 hours, so we just had to eat pretzels under a little shelter thing.
That was good. That was in Typhoon Lagoon.
That was in Typhoon Lagoon because we had a massive thunderstorm and we had to wait for 3 hours. But
Did
yeah.
you know there was actually a lightning strike that was actually like that?
Was there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw it when I was going to get a pretzel.
Oh.
That was nice.
And I loved the whole swimming with the stingrays. That was one of my favourites, swimming with the stingrays.
I hated swimming with the sharks.
And the wave.
Oh, the wave.
What was it you that took a chunk out of your knee in the wave? Because I took a chunk out of my ankle
I cut my
and you
knee.
took a chunk out of your knee
I
in the
cut
wave
my
thing
eyes.
because the pool was jagged.
And I helped my eyes putting sunscreen on there.
Did you?
Yeah.
Sun cream?
Yeah.
Now it's on
The spray
to
one.
the hating in the water part. My least favourite bit was swimming with the baby sharks.
I like that bit. I didn't
Oh yeah, I remember. I stepped off the little platform thing and a shark swam through my leg and she thought it was going to bite my leg off. It didn't though, which is good.
Mum, I think it's bleeding a bit.
My worst bit of swimming with the sharks was the snorkels. They had like chemicals inside them. I
Oh
couldn't
yeah,
even
it stings
see.
your eyes and face.
I couldn't even see.
And I remember the stingrays. There was this one stingray lying on the bottom of the pool and you can touch them because they've got their sting taken out of them. And my dad went down to touch it and it swam away from him and he had a heart. It was really funny. And then another one was, same place, it was at Discovery Cove. We were swimming and next minute this big manta ray swam towards us, hit my mum in the face and like my mum got really confused. And then I looked up and saw this tail and it scared. So whilst we were out in America or whilst we were back in England, we had a lot of crazy stories that we're going to tell you, and one of them was the hurricane. The hurricane, right? The hurricane that we were just talking about. When we were in Gatwick Airport, the fire alarm went off. Yeah, we were sat in the Virgin V room thing and fire alarm went off, so we had to stand outside
For about 10 minutes.
Yeah, for ages because the fire alarm went off. Stand up after having 2 teeth taken out. Come over here. Watch out. Can you talk?
No.
So what was your favourite album?
I didn't really get far out, to be honest.
Well,
Too small.
she was too small for most of the big rides when we went out there last time, so she didn't get to go on them. Another crazy story is that we went on the mummy ride and they said secure any loose items, so our granddad takes on his sunglasses and puts them here as people put them on their t-shirts, and the bit where you spin around and go flying backwards, his sunglasses came flying off, and I don't think it did cause it, but the next ride stopped halfway through, so you never know. Might have been that caused it. Right then.
This is my story. What was my creepiest ride ever known to me?
Tornado.
It was the tornado ride! Like there's this, like, they made it like it was actually a tornado and I fell over. My face is going,
You started crying, didn't you?
yeah.
Basically what happened was there's this ride called the Tornado, and you start by walking through what would have happened if there was a tornado, and it's like cars on a roof or stuff like
A
that.
cow being
And
pushed into a wall.
yeah, there was a cow flying, and then basically you go into this room and everyone stands on a rail, and it's if you're in a tornado, and right at the end the floor that you stands on drops a little bit and you don't know it's going to happen, and we came out and she started crying. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe for more. I'll upload when I can.
See you later, alligator. Bye.